So, because you played MODOK, right? So I was wondering if MODOK were to be in his own murder mystery, do you think he would be able to like figure things out like quickly?
Yeah, he's the smartest person in the world, of course. He's got, his entire head is a brain.
Nerd Reactor, roll out.
Corey, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Okay, so Better Sister, murder mystery, and your character Adam, he gets the axe. So I'm not sure if that's a spoiler. We could talk about it, but
No, that's not a spoiler. That's like the one not spoiler that I can actually talk about.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm dead by the 20-minute mark. So
yeah. Okay. So if I want to know if you can choose a character that you have portrayed in the past to help with finding out the this murder mystery case, who would you choose and why?
it's actually shockingly played very few detectives. There was a very short-lived Law and Order Los Angeles in 2010, where I played Detective Jaruzelski, TJ. So I guess he could do it.
And with the Better Sister watching this show, I feel like I'm trying to figure out who it is. And each episode is there's always like a the cliffhanger, a plot twist. And for you, I was wondering if there's ever been a show or movie where you're like, this is my favorite show or movie with a plot twist.
Huh. Favorite movie with a plot twist. I mean, I definitely got suckered into Lost. I don't know if it all was worth it in the end, but I mean, all those twists, I was hooked.
Yeah. And with the show, there's like, when your character is part of the murder, and I was, oh no, is that it for Corey? But it's told in flashback, so we get to see more of you. So did you have any like concerns or challenges? Like, wait a minute, like in the script, like, oh, I want more of me here.
No, I was warned that I would be coming back. I knew that wasn't it for me. No, I love my role in here. I sort of come in, um, do my thing. All the scenes that I got to do were really fun, and sometimes when you're doing a mystery thing or a thriller thing, there's a lot of plot. There's a lot of, he was here at this time with the candlestick or whatever. And I didn't have to do any of that stuff. There was there was no it was just all, emotions, relationships, conflict, and working with a really great cast.
Oh yeah. And since we're at Nerd Reactor, I want to ask you like a nerdy question if that's cool.
Sure.
And so, because you played MODOK, right? So I was wondering if MODOK were to be in his own murder mystery, do you think he would be able to like figure things out like quickly?
Yeah, he's the smartest person in the world, of course. He's got, his entire head is a brain. I don't know if necessarily version of MODOK that I played. The version of MODOK that I played was not necessarily the most brilliant person in the world, but certainly the comic accurate MODOK was, yeah, he'd be better than Sherlock Holmes.
And yeah, and I think you've acted with Jessica Biel before, right?
Well, I've acted with her since, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just did something. Yeah.
And so what was that like just getting to work with her like in maybe two projects?
Uh, it was great. Completely different, genres and relationships. But she's the best. She's, doing this where there's, obviously really intense emotional stuff. She's very present. And then this other project that we just did, um, was, it's an action comedy, and she's completely game. That's the one thing, every day she shows up to set and she's just, what are we doing? Let's play.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess it's like a nice change of pace for you. But Corey, it's a pleasure chatting with you, and can't wait for when this show comes out.
Thank you. Take care.